Hi guys.
We're going. Hi everybody. It's good to see you. Even though I can't see you, I'm imagining seeing you. So, good evening.
Hi, Andy and Jennifer Smith. We're here with an awesome message for you tonight, something to ponder and think about.
Yeah, I was so excited because I had been reading this book and I found some really good stuff. I love finding this deep wisdom and profound insights on things, and I was getting so excited because I was finding this stuff in this book. This book is about how to find meaning or make sense out of your trials and challenges in life. And there's several parts in different chapters that get into relationships. Oh, wow. Imagine that. Your trials and challenges in life include relationships. Perfect, right? That's exactly what it is. So no mystery there. No surprise, even though I thought at first, wow, that's interesting. We get into relationships in this book. I wasn't expecting that, but I should have. Anyway, it was really deep and profound, and I'm digging into it, and I'm pondering it, and I'm looking it over and trying to understand this. And I got all excited because I thought, this is going to make a great message for Jennifer and I to share it with you guys about what I had found in this book. And so I was trying to explain it to her, and I was going on and on, getting all excited, trying to make sense of it, describe it in the right way, because there's like chapters of stuff, and I'm trying to put it all together and explain to her what this message would be. And she said,
That sounds like the golden rule.
and all of a sudden my excitement just like hit a brick wall. What? But I was digging deep, and I had pondered, and I had been really digging into this, and like the golden rule, that's like basic and simple. And I guess it is. I realized that I had just dug so deep that I came back out on the other side on the surface. And so the golden rule is, it really is basic, but it can be really deep and profound.
And you probably learned it in kindergarten, right? Or at least by first grade. So
Yeah, we first hear that very young. But there's other laws and principles that are like really related to that. If you've heard of, there's a scripture that talks about cast your bread upon the water, and it'll come back after many days or something like that. And I'm a gardener, so I love this one. The law of the harvest makes a lot of sense to me. As you sow, so shall you reap. Similar principle. We didn't even repeat the golden rule. The golden rule says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So yeah, same. As you sow, so shall you reap. Do to others as you'd have them do to you. Cast your bread on the waters. This was one I've just come across recently, kind of, not from Africa, but I wish I had a boomerang because that would be really fun. The law of the boomerang. What you send out comes back. And so, and she said karma. People that are familiar with that term, that there's an energy to our actions that bring back to us similar consequences of that match our behaviors. So, is that where we're going with that?
yeah, so I had an example. I had a story.
Right.
Want some story time?
Story time.
Let's have story time. I have this wonderful, amazing client, okay, and just a teenage boy, but he really exemplifies this idea of the golden rule: treat others as you would want to be treated. And so his story goes, he had this best friend, and he has no idea if he even did anything, but all of a sudden this best friend turned on him, was talking behind his back, spreading all these rumors about him. And then he was being rude to his face. And then he was even like shunning him and ignoring him. And this client, he could not figure out what he had done, like I said. And even though he's very mature for his age, he's also normal. And he said the way that this friend treated him made him feel so betrayed. And he was really confused. And he did have some feelings of anger. In fact, he says, yeah, one time when the friend was being rude to me at school, I wanted to just say, all right, I'm going to meet you out in the hall. let's take this outside or something. But he doesn't. He realizes that this friend probably has his own troubles and struggles at home, and maybe that's the reason he's kind of taking it on him. But he says, I really cannot figure out what I did to be treated this way, but I know that I don't want to treat him the way he's treating me. And so he treats an ex-friend, he's kind of cut off the relationship, but he still treats him with kindness, respect. He'll give him eye contact, he'll smile, he'll wave at him, and just treat him as kind as he can, and this kid will still be rude to him. So it's pretty amazing that this client gets the idea that I can treat him nicely and with compassion and even some mercy, even though it's undeserving, even though he has not earned for me to treat him that way because he treats me like crap, right? So what a cool example. And I think in life, especially in relationships, what we send out, like all those principles he mentioned, and I like the boomerang one, what we send out comes back to us. So if you find that you want more love in your relationships, more fun, patience, maybe mercy yourself, or forgiveness, if you want some more compassion from others or passion from your spouse, kindness, right? All these good, positive things, we need to send those out, and then they will come back to us.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of this scripture, and I just got it pulled up here. I will read this. It says, "For intelligence cleaveth unto intelligence, wisdom receiveth wisdom, truth embraces truth, light cleaveth unto light, mercy hath compassion on mercy." So those are some good things, good values that we all want to have in our lives, and the source of it has to be us. Isn't that interesting? I think we do so well taking these laws and principles that we learn, the golden rule, and we apply them to a lot of different things, and we forget really where it counts most in our relationships, especially those relationships in the home. That's where we really need to focus. We go out in the world and we apply these success principles everywhere, and then we come home and leave it on the doorstep and come home and just let everything go. We really need to bring all that stuff inside our homes and really focus on it there.
So we've added something to the golden rule.
In addition.
Now, if you listen closely to my story about this amazing teenage boy and how he treats this ex-friend that's so rude to him, to add to the golden rule is do unto others as you would have them do unto you, especially when they are undeserving or they haven't even earned it.
So let that sink in. That's when you need it the most. When they don't deserve it is when you need to show it the most. So I like really Bonnie Cordon recently spoke, and she was talking about building unity in the classroom. And I love the simple but profound way that she said it. You need to be the source of love and care that you're hoping to receive from others. Wow, don't you just love that? Because that can be a life changer for everybody's relationships. If you want more unity in your family, more unity between you and your spouse, husband and wife, if you want that unity to be strong there, be the source of love and care that you're hoping to receive from others. I think that's a game changer. That's a life changer. It's a relationship changer. It's going to make all the difference. And that's the point that we want to leave with you this week. Be the source. You be the one. The source has to be you. Be the source of love and care that you're hoping to receive from others. And see what that does in your relationships. I promise, I know it's going to make it really good. Right? Yeah.
So we love and care for you guys. Have a super great rest of your day or night.
Yeah, whichever it is, day or night for you. We're going to go finish ours.
Okay,
Night.
bye.